Ladies and gentlemen, the second and the last Hall of Fame Awards, I promise you it's not going to take that long, don't worry. It's going to be presented by a man that has made Africa proud. This man happens to be the only person that's given out a cash prize for his own awards. He's actually an executive producer on his own platform when it comes to awards. And his own prize happens to be $1 million. And for the first time, that award is going to be held in Nigeria. He's been here for the past 2 years or so trying to make that happen. When he did just the presentation and the press briefing of the awards, he actually brought 50 cents. That's just to let you know what he has in store. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like us to give a round of applause. He's not Nigerian. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Ernest Ajovi, the president of Kora and the executive producer. Can we give him a round of applause?
I've been asked to present an award to someone. I don't know if I'm allowed to give the name now. It is Olisa Adibwa. Yes, sir.
The late notorious B.I.G. in his 7th crack commandment said, "Keep your family and business completely separated." Probably the reason why ace radio personality, compere, showbiz impresario, and record label executive Olisa Adibwa hardly divulges information about his background and family. So we couldn't help but respect his stance and channel our attention to the works of his hands.
I grew up in Nigeria. I had fun growing up in Nigeria. I was in Enugu. Lived in Enugu, lived in Port Harcourt. After that, I moved to England when I was about 8, 9.
His self-chosen career started with National Television Authority, Channel 5, after his National Youth Service Corps program in 1988. I
walked into NTA one afternoon and I got a job. So, I got a job, that's just like that. It wasn't a groundbreaking job. I think it was they used to have this pink contract form, the 2-page, and they were paying me then. Nah, don't laugh, please. They were paying me then a magnificent sum of 300 naira a week. So that's what I was enjoying. Which doesn't buy you a car, doesn't buy you a house, but down at Bar Beach Market, it bought you a lot of beers. You know what I'm saying?
His zeal and thirst for a different avenue of service took him to Clapperboard Television, which was the first and only private TV station in the early 90s. At the station, his level of responsibility grew beyond presenting several entertainment shows, especially the Clapperboard Weekend Wrap, to producing at the same time.
I just want to do things that make people happy, you know, that's entertaining. There's nothing better, there's no better joy than doing something you enjoy and getting paid for it. That is just unbelievable. Doesn't come better than that.
Talking of an era when Nigeria's music scene was splurging and trying to find its feet, Olisa takes us back on how he and his cousin, Obi Aseka, started Storm.
Storm Records was a storm, basically. How did the storm get started? I'm sure probably Obi might have a clearer vision about it. I remember there was a point in time when we used to, a lot of friends would call me up on Thursday and, you know, to find out what's going on, what's happening. And then you'd be like, after a while, you'll have like about 10, 15 guys meeting regularly. And it's like, we became like a clique and said, okay, fine, why don't we, do this properly? Why don't we arrange something somewhere where people can go to and be and hang out on a Friday night or Saturday night? And since then, Storm has always been a pioneer in everything we do. We've been always, charting the course and blazing the trail, as it were.
Olisa has been able to soothe listening ears of fans across the country with his captivating voice, the recipe being the ability to maintain a neutral stance on topical issues and creating a balance between situations.
It's all about really the vibe, really. Radio is a very funny thing in the sense of, I'm in the studio like this now. Sometimes people look through the window and they think I've lost my mind because they think that guy is talking to himself, So it is a bit weird, and you're trying to generate energy and a vibe with your voice in a dark grey room. So it is a hard thing. But I like what we do, and I like the fact that I picture people when I'm talking. I try and connect. I try and make myself human, so that someone listening out there in the car or someone in the streets knows that I can be their friend. They could be my friend. You know, I'm a human being. So the same problems you have, I have. You know, I go through traffic in the morning. You know, I get tired of never taking light. You know, I get tired of all kinds of things. I get tired of all kinds of stress. You know, so I am the same as you. So it's just I'm the guy on the radio.
For him, it's about the passion, creativity, and wide reading. No wonder the slick-talking on-air personality is at the beck and call of corporate organizations, show promoters, advertisers, and concert organizers.
Stay with us now on the Road Show. Keep bleeding love. I hope you weren't bleeding love yesterday. Or maybe you were bleeding cash with all the money you spent on Valentine's Day. I always give you advice, though. Don't just leave it for one day, right?
His style of delivery on 96.9 Cool FM has attracted telecom giants MTN. He is the host of the Yellow Top 10 Countdown, aired over across 15 cities in the nation. In 2005, Olisa anchored Urban Massive, a weekly hit show on Mnet South African cable channel, Channel O, in conjunction with Storm tagged Storm the Mic. He was also the lead host in one of the most captivating reality shows in Nigeria, Big Brother Nigeria, in 2006. It may also interest you to know that Olisa has been on television for 20 years and on radio for 10 years. His top-notch performance on radio accorded him the Best On-Air Personality Amen Awards in 2007. It may also interest you to know that he was a cast in the home video on Ame Part 2. Olisa is single at the moment. Until he finds the bone of his bone, he will remain attached to his career, he says.
First of all, I want to say thank you to God for living long enough to be recognized in an industry where I work in. That's number one. I want to thank Ayo for putting this together. Also, a lot of us here now are enjoying the fruits. A lot of young artists are doing very well. I want to take a little quick time out to say a big thank you to those who came before. When I first came back to Nigeria from England, there were a lot of people who were running things then. I want to give a big tribute to them. I met a lot of guys in the who are now in Nollywood, as it were. People like Richard Damijo, people like Bob Manuel Doko, Kepi Ekbayong Bassi, Tuni Chotimeri, all kinds of great actors, and all kinds of personalities like Sadiq Daba, who was Andy Amenichi, Ifi Anyafulu, Osita Ike, all great people. And in the music industry, let's not forget a lot of people who worked hard and might not be here with us. I want to say a big thank you to my brothers Junior and Pretty, all right? I want to recognize them. Okay? And a lot of names, you might have forgotten, a lot of great females. Onyeka Owenu, Christiese Nibokwe, Mandy Odubuna, all right? Tina Onwudiwe, all doing great things. Chris Hannon, Alex Zito, Alex O, yeah? People like that. Majek Fashek, those guys running things then, they were making Ras Kimono or Riswiliki. Okay? Those are names that were running things then. And just to quickly end it, for the future, a lot of you guys, the industry is growing, the future is bright, and if I might borrow the P letter from my brother Nado C, make sure you understand the certain P's, like passion, like patience, like perseverance, like persistence, like placement, like power. Because those are the P's that matter, okay? You got to have a passion for what you're doing. You got to have the patience because sometimes it might not come quickly. You got to persist, you got to persevere. And you got to be placing yourself above not just what is in Nigeria, but above what's happening around the world. And you got to have the power, because the music we have is so powerful, we can change and move this country forward. That's what I believe. That's why I'm still doing what I'm doing, okay? And don't forget now, not everyone can be on the stage, not everyone can be a rapper, not everyone can be a singer. The industry is growing. If you can't be on the stage, be backstage, but be in the industry and do your own bit. Thank you all, and God bless you. Love you all.
Thank you very much.